Today I'm making a fish sandwich that cost me more than $100. It's a beautiful cod fillet coated in beer batter and deep fried. We have a tartar sauce with caviar that goes over the fish. We top it with more caviar and encase it in a beautiful brioche bun. It looks like $100 for sure, but does it taste like $100? Watch till the end to find out. Horns up and welcome to a brand new episode of Headbangers Kitchen Sandwich Shop. Folks, I've got a confession to make. I've never eaten caviar in my life. Have you? Do you like it? What's the big deal about caviar? Well, anyway, I saw a fish sandwich on YouTube, an $80 fish sandwich being sold in LA where caviar is used in the tartar sauce, and I said to myself, let's buy some stupidly expensive caviar and make that fish sandwich and see if it's any good so that you guys don't have to. Anyway, that's been enough jibber jabber, let's get cooking. But first, let's taste the caviar. Time to open my first caviar tin. Whoa. Look at that, guys. That's $100 of food. 30 grams of caviar. Let's taste. Why do we pay so much money for this? It tastes a bit like egg yolk, like a cured egg yolk, salty, creamy. But is it worth the amount of money we pay for it? I don't know. You tell me. For this recipe, I'm going to be using these beautiful cod fillets which I will pat dry with a paper towel and then place on a wire rack. I will season the fillets with salt on both sides and then just let it sit for about 20 minutes. Time to make the tartar sauce, and it starts with some good quality mayonnaise, some diced red onions, some chopped capers, some finely diced gherkins, some freshly chopped dill, and some lemon juice, and give it all a good mix. Most people add all the caviar to the tartar sauce, but hell no. I ain't about to waste $100, so I take some of the tartar sauce out in a smaller bowl and I add some of the caviar to that. And I give it all a good mix, and our tartar sauce with caviar, which is the most expensive part of this sandwich, is now ready. In fact, we'll call it caviar sauce. Now I take some all-purpose flour and add that to a plate. I season it with some of my favorite seasoning. I get my fish and give it a good coating in that flour. To make the beer batter, I get a bowl and add the leftover seasoned flour along with some more flour, season with some salt, some more of my favorite seasoning, and now I get the beer and I pour it in and keep mixing. The spoon is futile, so I shift over to the whisk. Before you know it, my batter is ready. You don't want a super thick batter, nor do you want it too thin. This is just right. I get the oil for deep frying ready and I throw in a little batter to check if it's hot enough. Then I dunk my fish in that beer batter and straight into the hot oil it goes. Deep fry that fish for about 3 to 4 minutes till it's nice and golden and crispy. Remove it from the pan and set it aside on a wire rack. Now you just want to drop a slice of cheese on that fish, and then let's get the buns ready. To slice my bun, I get a plate, and then using the plate as a guide, I slide my knife through the bun to cut it perfectly down the middle. Then I get my pan on the stove and melt some butter, add the buns and get them nice and golden brown on one side, flip them over, and after another 30 seconds remove them from the pan. Time to assemble the sandwich and get that bottom bun on first. Put some of that caviar sauce on the bottom bun, the fried fish on top of that, more of that caviar sauce. Then, just to be indulgent, some more caviar. And then the top bun crowns this incredible and very expensive fish sandwich. Just look at that. Oh yeah! Of course, I gotta cut into it and just look at that low light cross section. Anyway, enough jibber jabber, time to taste. Alright guys, let's get stuck in. I gotta be honest, it's a damn good fish sandwich, but you can't taste the caviar. It gets completely lost in the tartar sauce and honestly feels like a waste of money. So if you've got caviar in your house, don't put it in a fish sandwich. I'm sure there are chefs everywhere cursing me because I've wasted good caviar. Like I said, the sandwich is epic on its own. It really doesn't need caviar. Save your caviar for something better. And I'm going to go and finish this off and not be too cut up about, wasting the caviar. Anyway, enough jibber jabber. I will see you on the next episode of Headbanger's Kitchen. Until then, cheers and keep cooking. That's a really good sandwich. A big thank you to everyone who supports me on Patreon and here on the YouTube channel memberships. You all made this sandwich possible. Thank you. Bon appetit.